Hello, good morning. There's only one way to self-confidence, and that is to trust yourself. That means taking responsibility for all your choices and all your decisions and all your circumstances. And taking responsibility means that you own your life, and you'll do as you say you'll do. You'll follow through on the decisions that you've made, and you'll see the circumstances that you are in through to completion. So here's a personal example. Today, I scheduled myself 1 hour of writing this morning, and it started at 9. My chores moved my start time to 9:19. So I moved my writing time from 9:19 to 10:19. I refused to cheat myself out of the hour that I had coming, that I had paid for with my attention, that I knew would reap a 100% return on my investment in me. So I followed through with this 1 hour from beginning to end in writing my YouTube scripts. And the scripts lend credibility to my message because I rehearse while I'm writing and I can hear my voice. My voice is both medicine and nourishment. And it's the only voice that I listen to, and it's the only voice you listen to as well. And that leads to a feeling of confidence. I meant your voice. And that leads to a feeling of confidence in my ability to send that message out through YouTube or any other platform of my choosing. Here's the bottom line. I kept my word to myself. I didn't let myself down. I didn't lie to myself and make up some excuses about priorities or other tasks that need to get done. Oh, I've got a project here. And that's because I calendar and schedule my life, because I live a life worth planning. So I simply said yes to me. And that hour created an experience of trust in myself that I cemented reliability, honesty, and trust in me. So the more attention I spend writing for my YouTube and in research and support of the work on this channel, the more confidence I build in my ability to rely on myself as the source of everything that I need to complete any project I choose to undertake, whether that's brushing my teeth for 3 minutes or writing a book. Now, I know that the ability to rely on myself is the only power I will ever need because it's so reliable. So let's look at self-confidence from the opposite side, or from the heavily marketed victim mentality. And that is that you lack self-confidence because you think you are being cheated in some way. So, for example, your friend or your family or your coworker is always late, or they break their verbal commitments to you, or they say they're going to do X, but they don't. So you think that you don't have self-confidence because of these other people's behaviors, because somehow they've cheated you. And so the truth is, this is the truth. You have attracted them into your life to show you a reflection of the behaviors in yourself that make you dishonest and unreliable to yourself. They're reflecting to you the very actions you distrust in you, and you refuse to take responsibility for them. And so they keep coming back because you keep asking them to, until you take responsibility for that. You're the one who won't quit smoking, and you're the one who is always late. You're the one who hits the snooze alarm instead of getting up and going for a walk. You're the one who refuses to change your diet and buys chips and snacks instead of an apple. And you're the one who spends late nights in front of the television watching nonsense shows instead of going to bed and giving yourself some rest. You're the one making all the choices to break all of your commitments to you. I'm going to do this today, and then you don't. And you do it every day. So this is why you don't trust anyone, because you can't even trust yourself. And you'll never trust anyone until you trust yourself. And once you trust yourself, you'll always trust everyone. You'll trust them to be the person that they need to be for themselves. And you'll quit asking them to change in order to facilitate your own confidence. That's exactly what trust in yourself is. And that's what self-confidence is. It's recognizing that others have their own life to live and that you are unaffected by the choices and decisions they make that best suit them. Because you have your own choices to make for your own life. So to build self-confidence, take responsibility for your choices, for your decisions, and for your circumstances. Tell yourself that you are who you are and what you are and where you are because you chose to be who you are and what you are and where you are. And now that you own that, you can do something with it because you can't change what you don't own. You can't. It's not yours. It's like trying to change someone else. You can't change someone else. You can only change you because you only own you. So taking responsibility means that you'll do as you say you'll do. Hello, Raven. And you'll follow through on the decisions that you've made. And you'll see the circumstances that you're in through to completion. Teach your self-confidence by keeping your word to you. Live deliberately. Subscribe. Hit the thank you thumb. Namaste.